Coach, so please share your thoughts about last game.
Well, it's unfortunate, you know, that this type of game to finish a tournament. I think guys had played really hard up to there. I liked our start. I thought guys came prepared, and at one point we seemed to lose our spirit in the game. You know, realizing that we're playing against probably a better opponent that was well rested. Would have been an uphill battle if we were rested, but it became clear that it would have been a tough game for us to win, and we didn't play. We didn't play to our level the way we had done in the previous 4 games.
Which point it was then when you started to think that it's too hard to win?
You know, guys, we didn't lose the bench. I felt when I called the timeout, I felt that the guys needed to reload a little bit, that we weren't as focused and guys weren't playing together. The key oftentimes, if you're going to be a tired team, is to play together and be smart in the way you manage your shift and manage your play within your system. And at times I thought, you know, we're getting away from that and trying to do things on our own, and guys are having good intentions of scoring, but when you try to do it not as a team, it becomes a little bit tougher to succeed, and you waste a lot of energy doing that. So overall, I really like our tournament. You know, I thought we came in and we gained respect out of the other teams. I thought it was a tough schedule for Team Lithuania off the start. We knew it. But that being said, our young players gained valuable experience. We have veterans that fought really hard, starting by our captain, Danis, played extremely well and hard in leadership. Having Tadas come back and play the last 3 games the way he did. Nereus on D was you know, really contributed well every game and played a lot of minutes for us. And our young kids continue to improve every game. So overall, it's been I think a very positive tournament.
Romania now goes up instead of Lithuania. Would you call Lithuania a favorite to win at the lower group, B group?
Well, I think it's going to be. I think Lithuania's got a young team for years to come. It's going to be hard. There's not gonna be any easy games. I think as a federation and as players, what I told them is to raise their own expectations, never to be satisfied, and work on getting better. Like conditioning wise, it's really tough to play 2 games in 2 nights, and then when you play 4 and 5 nights, some of our guys are young and their bodies are not developed well yet, and they have to train and learn how to sustain that and be a pro athlete.
Mm-hmm. Is it because Lithuania is a newcomer to this division that you have to fill the schedule by hardest way?
That I have to?
That the schedule is worse to Lithuania?
I don't know. I was told that's not the way it's been in the past. Like I have friends that have coached at this level, and you could probably check it and see, but
it's first time.
It's the first time they've done this schedule, so obviously we get the wrong end of it. They want to give their top teams a kind of a warm-up game, so we play the 2 biggest opponents early, and that's the way probably it should be for a team that comes into the division. But we'd like to play against a team that's not as rested, just to make it fair, or the teams we're competing to stay in, that they have the same schedule and they play a team that was also rested on their second back-to-back, but it wasn't the case. So there's no sense complaining about it. You just got it. I don't think we did. Like, we never made a point of it. I'm stating a fact now after the tournament that from inside that's how it felt. And when you watch the game, I'm sure you guys could see the same from us.
You still got 1 victory in this tournament. Is it enough for a new team in this level?
Well, I think you look at realistically, you come in and you say, okay, what are the potentials for victories? You know, there's teams that you would need everything to go right, and then there's other teams you think, okay, maybe we can stay in games with them, and if we can win 2 out of those 3 games, that would be good, or 3 games if we're lucky. And for us, we wanted to get as many wins as we could. We didn't know how many that would be. We wanted to play well and have high expectations, and that's the way we approach every game.
And what about your future? Do you want to stay in the Lithuanian national team?
Yeah, like for me, this was a great experience. I had a really good staff. I thought our coaching staff was well prepared. The whole experience from the Baltic Cup in November, meeting the players and then having to assemble this team, it takes a lot out of you, but it's so rewarding because you see progress on an everyday basis. So to me, it was a really good experience. I met some great people, and I think it's good not only to share your knowledge with players, but share with other coaches and different staff, so we can raise expectations, you know, and not be satisfied by just showing up in a tournament. I think that's I think the federation is taking a step in the right direction.